Hello, everyone. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. As we head towards kickoff, two quarterbacks will be on the field today trying to push their team to victory. It's Manning's Giants going up against Palmer's Cardinals. Now let's head down to Jim Nantz and Phil Simms for this Week 2 matchup.
Peterson's back, ready to field the opening kick. And Josh Brown looks set now to kick it away.
About the 27 before he's taken down. Palmer's out now for his first series after having thrown 2 interceptions last week. First down coming up. Carson Palmer takes a look down from under center. Dwyer's got it on the handoff. Still powering ahead. Dwyer's met after a gain of 3. Here's the starting offense with a receiving core that can be so dangerous in a game like this. This will be second down. Offense lines up, and he's tackled just 2 yards short of a first down. Rogers Cromartie is a force on that defense.
They need Rogers Cromartie to turn into a shutdown corner. If they can get that from him, they can return to a dominant defense.
Dwyer is in the backfield.
Get ready. 258.
Palmer's going to take it from the gun. Pass is intercepted. He's stacked up at that point. Manning's going to be the one leading this offense today. Last week he accounted for over 200 yards passing. First down at the 32. And Jennings going to take the handoff now. One big playmaker for the Giants is Victor Cruz.
Victor Cruz is a dangerous player when he plays the slot, Jim. When he's inside, if you're on the defense, you better double team him.
Eli Manning will take it from the center here.
Second down and 5.
He's got the catch. They knock him down just a yard away from the first.
Taking a look at the linebackers. They're young, they're unheralded, but they do know how to make plays.
On the way, third down. And Jennings lined up now as the running back behind the quarterback. The Giants get a first down.
The offense has done a good job. They're now down inside the 20, but here's where it gets tough because your plays are limited because the field has been shrunk.
Looks like a penalty on the defense.
Encroachment defense. Still first down.
They come to the line of scrimmage. First down. Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one. Will go ground. Jennings inside and gains maybe 4. Second down coming up. Right back to him one more time and a gain of 4.
Good job by the offense getting the first down in the red zone. Now it becomes tricky. Can you deceive the defense where you get a chance to get a score?
Goal line defense on the field. No margin for error. From just outside the goal line, he's brought to a halt.
The Cardinals defense, they got backed up in their own red zone, but you know what? They came through that time. There's a run play. They were waiting for it, and they stopped the offense for a very short gain.
The defense loading up on the line, getting set for this snap. And Jennings taking the handoff.
It's getting harder and harder in the NFL to score when you're this close to the goal line. So what will the offense do? They better be creative. That's all I know.
Only a yard from the end zone. That defensive front looks impenetrable here on the goal line. 3rd and goal from the 1. And he's across for the touchdown.
Well, that's really having deep belief in your offensive line. Isn't it? 3rd and goal, your offensive line just road grades the defense out there, and they get the touchdown running the football.
The Giants defense certainly contributing to the cause here today. And that interception was good enough to lead the offense out for a short field and a score. And runs it out to about the 27 before he's taken down. First down here. Dwyer's lined up behind his quarterback as the single back.
Got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They were all on that time, and they only give up a short game.
The Cardinals continue to find themselves in games that come down to the wire. A week ago, they secured a victory, but they trail in this one right now, partner.
In the NFL, your whole season really evolves around how you play in the close games. If you don't perform well in the close games, you're not going to go to the playoffs. When you play zone coverage, the quarterback might have to hold the football just a little longer. But these guys nowadays, when you play zone, they know how to throw and catch and get it done.
They're back at the line after that catch for a first down. And Fitzgerald's going to get set in the slot for this snap. And the catch is made by Larry Fitzgerald. And Fitzgerald is brought down.
The Cardinals did a good job that time throwing a pass on first down and picked up some nice yards. Now 2nd and short really puts the defense in a tough position.
For this play, they'll go with 2 tight ends. They'll run it. Fumble. The tackle is made. And it's a takeaway. They bring him to the turf.
And that's what you call a takeaway. That time the defense just hit the ball carrier so hard that he had to give the football up, and they lose it.
Before there's another snap, the officials want to go back and take a look at that last one. So now they're going to take a look at whether the knee was down before the ball came out.
Well, when we look at this, let's look when the knee hits the ground. And as we look at it, when the knee hits the ground, does he still have total control of the football? If you deem him to have total control, then it is not a fumble.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
They went to the booth, and it was not verified. They're able to move the chains after that last run. The Giants come out in the nickel. They'll run it here for a gain of about 5.
When you're an offensive lineman and you can line up and just run the football straight ahead and pick up those kind of yards, you are going to get into the head of the deep. You're basically saying we're tougher than you are, and we're just going to come right at you.
The Giants defense now loading up, expecting pass with a dime defense. They're setting up screen.
Anytime you have man-to-man coverage like we see this time, it's all about the receiver getting away from the defender. He does it, and the quarterback puts it right on him.
Here's the first snap after the big play. Palmer's got it in the gun. He's looking to the Dominique Rodgers-Cromartie makes that pickoff. That brings the play to an end.
Wonderful job by the defense that time. They stayed after it, and inside their own, the other team from getting points on the board.
They'll go with the extra tonnage here with the jumbo set. 1st and 10. And Jennings going to secure the handoff. That offense. And brings him down.
Got to give the defense some credit on first down. There's so many things the offense can do. They were ready for that play, and they stopped it.
It's now 2nd down. Eli Manning will take it from the center here. And Jennings got on the handoff. Buchanan's going to make the tackle. The Giants have the lead right now, but you would think to keep that lead, they'll want to lean on the running game a little bit more. And Jennings struggled to find running lanes in this one.
I think you're right. I think they need to lean on this running game a little bit more. The offensive line has to block better. And sometimes you got to look at the running back and go, you got to break some tackles and make it happen.
It's a dime look for the defense on this play. 3rd down and 10. They feed it to him one more time. And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to 4th down.
Jim, when you get in these situations, there's not much you can do. 3rd and long. Not easy to pick up first downs in these type of situations.
Peterson with a chance to return this one. In on the stop. First down here. Nickel formation here for the defense. Just a quick drop back. Underneath, but can't find the mark that time as the pass goes incomplete.
This defense can pressure the quarterback. There's no doubt about it. They did this time, and it results in another incompletion.
Offense lines up here. 2nd down and 10. Ellington on the screen. Arizona is in for the score. Touchdown. Arizona.
Good job by the offense. They get in there. They tie this game up. Now we'll see if the defense can take advantage of that momentum and keep it on their side.
Now ready to kick it off as we have a tie game here. Scores 7-7. The Giants prepared to return the kickoff. And no return as this goes for a touchback. It's 1st down as they head to the line. Loading up with extra defensive backs in the dime. Eli Manning takes it from the gun. Victor Cruz hauls in a pass that was fired in there.
It's hard to play man-to-man against such a quality receiver. You got to mix up the coverage. You play straight man-to-man, you're going to give up a lot of completions.
And Manningham's lined up in the slot. 1st and 10. And Jennings handed the football. Brought down just 2 yards shy of the 1st down marker. That's 2nd down coming up. Second down and 2 to go after the running play. Offense lines up here. And the 2nd quarter is underway with this snap. And Cruz has got it. And a first.
Manning's able to show off the footwork. Wow, what a good job. Look at those feet. Like a dancer. Gets himself in very good position to throw the football.
The Cardinals with a nickel look here on defense. 1st down and 10. Throwing now to his left. Beckham is tackled down after a gain of 10. We We've got a player down, so we'll step aside and be back in just a moment. First down here after the completion. Tight end in motion. Manning's back in shotgun formation. Catch made and picks up about 3.
Well, once again, we see why this quarterback is in there playing. He is one tough guy. Takes the big hit and still throws the football down the field.
Nickel formation for the defense here. 2nd down and 7.
And Jennings going to take the handoff now. And the tackle is made at the 41.
What that run does, it just puts the offense in a good situation. So a good, positive run.
Third down. And Cruz is lined up now as a slot receiver. Reaches out and snatches it. Good piece of tackling.
Manning's job is to sell that play fake, and boy, did he do it that time. It fooled the defense, and they get the completion.
Well, we're anxious to hear the full story on that injury. Let's go down to Danielle Bellini with the story.
Guys, I just spoke with a Cardinals official. He was unable to confirm exactly what the injury was, but he did tell me that it is related to the upper body.
He's brought down at the 25-yard line.
Zone defense doesn't work in the NFL like it used to. Good job by the quarterback reading that zone and finding the open guy.
So they complete one, and still it's 2nd down. Manning's going to take the snap from the shotgun. With 2 hands, he has it. And that's a big-time tackle that keeps them 3 yards short of the first down marker.
Nice job by the quarterback finding the open guy short. They get the completion. They still do not get the first down, though.
They load it up now. Bring out the jumbo formation. Tackle's made, and the first down is picked up.
Oh, we got us a nice drive going here, Jim. Another first down. They are just making one solid play after another and just marching down the field.
This long drive continues. Manning from the shotgun. Brings it in. Gains 13.
Giants offensive coordinator does a good job that time calling the pass down here in the red zone. Caught the defense off guard. They got the completion for a good gain.
Marching down the field and taking their time. And that gains 1.
The Giants try to run the football that time down in the red zone. It does not work. I would advise them to go to a different plan and not try that run again.
What a drive this has been. Looking across the middle. Had it for a moment, but then lost it on the hit.
When you get 3rd and goal, a lot of times it just comes down to who's willing to fight the hardest. We'll find out here in a second.
Breaking huddle at the 4. The long drive continues. 3rd and goal from the 4. Ball's picked off. Nice tackle. Touchback now as the ball comes out to the 20.
You got to stay aggressive on the defensive side. That time the defense did. Even though the offense was going in to score, they come up with the big play, and they get the interception inside their own 20-yard line.
First down at the 20. Completion to Fitzgerald.
Fitzgerald's a smart guy. He knows when you're running slant routes over the middle, you got to make sure you protect yourself. So he's under control, catches the football, gets to the ground before those defensive players can really beat him up. Good solid gain and doesn't quite get the first down.
And this pass goes incomplete as he was looking short that time.
Hard to throw over some of these linebackers in the NFL now. They got such good size. You try to throw over them, here's what happens. These big guys will knock it down.
The Cardinals are at the line of scrimmage and loading up that line with an extra tight end. Brought down after a gain of 6.
Ellington's going to go back after this play and give his offensive line a little pat on the rear end and say good job. 3rd and short. They gave him the opportunity to get in there and pick up that first down.
New set of downs now after picking up the first on the ground. Set up screen. Gets it out for the completion. The Cardinals are really battling in this game so far, and one of their main weapons has been this passing game. Palmer's looked in control of the offense to this point.
Hard to believe this game is tied when you watch the offense and the quarterback. They are hot. They're throwing the football. They're making it work. And we'll see if they can get ahead with another drive.
And the catch is made by Larry Fitzgerald.
The Cardinals did a good job that time keeping the defense off balance. They throw the football. They pick up some solid yards now, and they can choose from run or pass.
2nd down, even after the completion. Ellington, ball's loose. Oh, they cough up the football, and the defense takes possession. Breaks free, has some space to work with. That's a touchdown.
Anytime you're on the offensive side and you fumble and the defense picks it up and takes it for a long touchdown, wow, that is hard to overcome. So what a job by the defense. Very opportunistic. Take advantage of those situations when they come up.
The Cardinals are ready to return the kickoff.
Peterson's going to run this one out. And he's tackled just past the 20. We'll mark it at the 22-yard line. The Cardinals now bring their offense back onto the field for the next drive. Now 1st and 10. Dwyer's going to secure the handoff, and he gains maybe 3.
Well, a short gain on the run that time by the offense. When you're a running football team, listen, there's going to be a lot of ugly plays that don't work. You just got to keep running it.
It's now 2nd down and 7 after the 3-yard rush. The defense comes out in the nickel. Quick drop back. Floyd's got the catch and the first.
Good job that time by the quarterback. Man-to-man coverage down the field. When you see it, you got to be accurate with the football. He was that time, and that's why we got the completion.
The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion. Ellington's lined up directly behind the quarterback here. Looking to go up top again on 1st down. That ball has been picked off. And he's brought to the ground.
Linebackers nowadays are so talented. They can just do everything. They're strong enough to stop the run, but how about this interception? Good job, good reading of the quarterback, and a nice catch.
They face 1st down. It's an empty backfield for Manning this time. He'll stand back beyond the center in the gun. And incomplete. What a hit that time.
Well, they always say if you get your hands on the football, you got to make the catch. Yeah, right. The guy that made that rule up wasn't getting hit as he was trying to catch the football. Nice hit that time by the defender.
The Giants take it from the 28. And it's Antonio Cromartie with the pick. Tackles made.
That was an awesome job by the defense. They just read the quarterback's eyes. They got in position, and they made the interception.
With 2.5 minutes to go before halftime, it's a first down. Ellington's lined up in a single back formation.
When you run the football like this and you show toughness, there is no doubt when you fake it and try to throw the football down the field, the quarterback's going to have all day to get it done.
Halftime, 2 minutes away. Second down and 2 to go after the running play. Here we go. Ellington's got it on the handoff. Tackles made, and that'll move the chains.
Boy, there's nothing like a draw play. It just catches the defense by surprise, and running backs, they love it because they know they have a chance to get some easy yards.
First and 10. And roll. Almost had the pickoff.
The defense did everything right in that situation. They were in the right spots. They were smart. They read the quarterback's eyes, but they dropped the pass.
Coming up, second down. Ellington is in the backfield. 3-step drop. Palmer's unable to find his target that time.
Nice job that time by the defense. Pressure on the quarterback. He does not have time to find an open guy, and it results in an incompletion.
Third down play coming up, and last week that was not an issue as they converted time and time again.
Here we go.
From the gun. Completion to Fitzgerald. Rolls in on the tackle.
You know, as a quarterback, sometimes you got to trust that arm and throw the football past the first down marker. There were guys open, but no, he takes the safe route, throws it short. Defense makes the tackle, and here we are staring at a fourth down.
The Cardinals will take the snap from the 40, setting up screen. Makes the reception. The Giants defense has to be demoralized by that fourth down conversion allowed.
I think any time on the defensive side when you give up a fourth down conversion, it is heartbreaking, and it has to be heartbreaking for the defense right now.
Screen, and he hauls it in. And he races out of bounds at that point. He stayed in there that time, took the hit, but still was able to make the play.
Jim, you're right. Good job by the QB, and you're going to have to do this 3 or 4 times a game. The protection cannot always be perfect. He stands in there, gets hit, but still throws the football right on target.
Over to Carlson. Hides there to make the tackle.
Well, when you keep chipping away with these short throws, sooner or later that defense is going to come up, and when they come up, that's when you throw it over the top.
3rd and 5 still to go, even after that last completion. Brown's a receiver in the slot. Palmer standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. Complete to Carlson. The Giants are going to burn the first of their 3 timeouts right here. The Cardinals set now to attempt the field goal. The field goal attempt is good. It's good.
Well, even though they get the field goal that time, it's still disappointing. You get in that position, you'd like to score a touchdown.
Cardinals getting ready to kick it away. Makes the catch at the 7. Able to move past the 20 and brought down at the 23. They come to the line, and it's first down. Eli Manning will take it from the center here. And Jennings handed the football. He's brought down. That last running play was good for only a yard, so it's second down and 9. And Jennings lined up as the single back. And Jennings is brought down. So that's going to do it for the first half. Giants are up in this one.
All right, welcome to the Verizon Halftime Report. I'm Larry Ridley. Let's take a look back now at the first half. The Giants are continuing to play well after a nice win a week ago. The Cardinals are going to need to play better in the second half to win this one. Here we go. Let's do this. Here's your first half highlights. Cardinals opening drive. The pass ends up being picked off. Paysinger's in position, and he is the one who comes away with the ball.
The Giants prepared to return the kickoff. Jernigan's got a chance to return this one. Gets out past the 20 and brought down at the 24. First down on the way. And here we go, the first snap of the second half. Buchanan's there that time for the tackle. The Giants lead right now, but you will see that not everything is going their way. And Jennings had a tough one, especially down the stretch. If they want to control the game, you have to think they're going to go back to him for some more touches and try to get it right.
That's right. Keep giving him the football. Keep mixing the plays up. Don't get obvious in your play calls. If you do, the defense will have everything on their side.
After that last run, it sets up 3rd and 6. Offense lines up here. Jumps up and hauls it in. He is tackled at the 40-yard line.
Keep the momentum on your side. You got a lead here in the second half. Nice play that time. You pick up the first down. Let's see if you can take advantage of it.
They're back at the line after that catch for a first down. And Cruz is in the slot. And Jennings going to take the handoff now. Second down now. They call his name again. Abraham's the one who made the big stop.
The Giants running back that time, he makes a bad decision. You can't be looking to make every play a big play when you're running the football. Look for a few yards, take advantage of that. He tries for the big play. What happens? He gets tackled for a loss.
Manning will take the snap from the shotgun. Throws to the right. Brings it into his body. Campbell's the injured player, and we'll take a break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. That long gain sets them up here on this play. They go screen with Jennings. Picks up 8 here.
That's just an awesome job that time by the quarterback. He hangs in there under pressure. He lets the screen develop, then he gets rid of the football and picks up some nice yards.
Second down here. Manning's going to take it from the gun. Looking to the right side and throwing. He's tackled beyond the markers. It's a first down.
Well, here we are in the second half of a tight game, and you always hear this: control the tempo of the game, just move the chains, and that's what the offense did that time. picked up the first down and just keep marching from here.
And Cruz is going to get set in the slot for this snap.
1st and 10. Play fake.
Eli Manning out to Victor Cruz.
Another first down by the offense. The defense is definitely getting fatigued. And when you get fatigued, you cannot think, so look out.
1st down here after the completion. Defense ready in the goal line formation on this one. And Jennings, he breaks the plate. He's in for the touchdown.
Another bet. 1st and goal that the offense about 90% of the time is going to run the football. And what do? Here? They run it and they get it done. That is power football at its best.
Manning's going to watch his defense come out here in a moment. He was good for over 70 passing yards on that last touchdown drive. And the fair catch is made by Ginn. The Cardinals getting ready now to start their drive. First down and 10 to the ground. That's a gain of 8. The Giants have been wreaking havoc on the defensive side of the ball today, Phil.
Yeah, right from the start of this game, Jim, we saw on the defensive side how emotional they were. And sometimes when you're that emotional, it makes you faster, and that's caused a lot of turnovers.
The Cardinals take it from the 28. He's tackled at the 30.
Hey, this defense, they are tough. When you run that football, they got some men up front, and that time they stopped that run just for a short gain.
That last play was a run. 3rd down coming up. An extra tight end on the field for this one. Ellington's going to secure the handoff. That's a 3rd down conversion, a rare sight so far today.
Well, when you're down a couple scores in the second half, you're just looking for some positives and trying to get some momentum on your side. So that first down by the offense, maybe that'll give them some confidence, and we'll see where they go with it from here.
Now 1st and 10. And the catch is made by Larry Fitzgerald.
They love to see cover 3 because they know they're going to drop back and just throw the short passes underneath. Good job by the quarterback taking advantage of this defense.
The Cardinals snap it at the 41. That'll stop the play right there.
If you're running back and you want more carries, do things like this. Read the defense right, read the blocking, and pick up first downs. That's a really good job by the running back.
Browns lined up in the slot.
Let's go, let's go.
1st and 10. Incomplete, almost going in the other direction.
Every quarterback in the NFL is going to have 1 or 2 passes a game that can be picked off. Most of the time they're dropped, and this time that was a bad drop by the defense.
And now they'll try over again on 2nd down. Offense lines up here.
Let's go, let's go.
Homer's got it in the gun. He's looking to the right here on this throw.
When you see this cover 2 defense as a quarterback, you got to know where to throw the football. That time he did not make a good decision. You got to throw it sometimes deep down the middle. The safeties are not there. They're outside. He did not take advantage of that coverage that time.
3rd and 10. They're setting up screen. And he steps out of the field of play.
This team, one of the better tackling teams in the NFL, and they play the situation perfectly. They give up the short completion. They come up and make the tackle. Now we have a 4th down.
And pick up about 4.
Very lucky that time on that punt return. The coverage was outstanding, and the returner's just lucky he didn't fumble the football.
Split backfield here. 1st down at the 19. Throws to the right. Incomplete as he was looking short. here we have second down. Shotgun look here for Eli Manning. They'll hike it to him out of the shotgun.
Looks to his left. Secures it with 2 hands.
And he's taken down, but not until he picks up the first.
The slant route made famous by the West Coast offense, something that really I thought came in the league when Bill Walsh started with the 49ers in 1979.
Beckham is lined up now as a slot receiver. Makes the catch. Beckham is tackled, but earns a new set of downs.
The quarterbacks and receivers in this NFL now are so good. It's so easy for them to throw and catch and just keep picking up those first downs.
The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion. Beckham is a receiver in the slot. And Jennings got on the handoff. Second down. Beckham's in the slot. And Jennings handed the football. Johnson's able to read that play and make the hit.
Defense, play the situation. It's third and long. Don't let a receiver get behind you and make a catch to pick up the first down. Keep it in front of you and then let them catch it and come up and make the tackle.
The Giants have it at the 39. And he's thrown to the ground.
We got to give that defensive front a lot of credit, man. They are pushing. They're getting after it. They know it's probably going to be a pass on third down, and they get back to the quarterback and take him down.
Peterson's got it at the 7. Gains 14. Cardinals offense now marches onto the field. On this passing down, the defense comes out in the nickel. First down at the 21. Throws the pass. He had no time to get set.
Man, the quarterback, the coaches, his teammates, everybody loves to see a player give that type of effort. How about the receiver just going all out to make the catch? Doesn't quite get there, but the effort is outstanding.
Carson Palmer takes a look down from under center. 2nd and 10. Takes it outright. Ellington is tackled down.
This is one good tackling defense. They stay in good position at all times, and we saw it that time when they stopped the play for a short gain.
After that run, 3rd and 8 for the offense. Brown's going to get set in the slot for this snap. They'll go shotgun here, looking to the right side and throwing. A near interception that time by Rogers Cromartie.
Whoa, the quarterback took a big sigh of relief after that throw. That pass was close. It was nearly picked off. And sometimes you just gotta make a better decision at the quarterback position.
Brought down at the 47-yard line. The Giants get ready to start their drive. They've come out in the dime package. The final quarter begins with this snap. They tackle him for a loss.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the first down play that time by the offense, and now they have a good situation.
They went with the ground game on first down, bringing up 2nd. Play action, Manning. He's looking to the right here on this throw. Looking ahead, the Giants will be playing at home next week, while the Cardinals will also be playing at home next week.
Let's see what they do on this 3rd down situation.
Nickel formation here for the defense. On third down, and they force the quick 3 and out.
Well, the defense has got to be excited. Anytime on third down they make the play, they get pretty fired up. But when you sack a quarterback on third down, that is one happy and emotional defense right now.
Peterson's met at the 16. The Cardinals offense now coming out. Ellington is in the backfield. First down at the 16. Throws to the right. And there's only 2 yards to be found right there. That leads us to second down. The Giants haven't forced many turnovers this season, but today they're having a big outing. And it's easy to see why they're winning because of it.
Yeah, I like what they're doing on the defensive side. They are hustling so much. And when you hustle, you get more defensive players around the football, and that's how you cause turnovers.
Now looking at third down. Palmer by himself in the backfield. Dropping back now into the shotgun. Almost intercepted.
Well, the defense has to be depressed after that play, because when you get a chance to get off the field, get a turnover, and get the offense off the field, man, you got to take advantage of situations like that.
All set to punt here. It'll be a touchback. First down, offense readying for the snap. Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a third time. They'll mark him at the 22.
Jennings never able to build up that power that he has as a running back. When there's nowhere to go, hey, there's nowhere to go. That's a short game.
After the 2-yard carry, it sets up second down and 8. 2 tight ends on the field here. Dropping back 3. He makes the catch. The tackle's made, and the first down is picked up. Both secondaries have really stepped up today, Phil.
Yeah, they have. It's so hard to be a defensive back in the NFL to cover some of the fastest runners in the world to do that. And also we know they can't touch them either, so they're having an outstanding day.
Manning set, empty backfield. We'll send it back to the quarterback out of the gun. Got the completion. The Giants now move the chains.
There has been good pass protection for the quarterback all day long. He has not been sacked much, and he throws it there and gets another completion.
Beckham's lined up in the slot. First and 10. And Jennings going to take the handoff now. Abraham's the one who brings him to the ground.
Nice job that time by the defense. They were ready for the run. Nowhere for the running back to go, and they stop him for a short gain.
Second down coming up. Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a third time. Breaks away. Ball is out. Recovery by the offense. What a lucky break this time. They fumble, but they recover it and maintain possession.
NFL teams, the offense, every single day they work with anybody that's going to handle the football. How to hold it, he didn't do a good job that time. That's why he fumbled.
Third down and 2. Has finds his man. And he's brought down right at the 42.
I think the best thing to say about that play, it's just it gained a few yards, so that's what you do. All plays don't score. Sometimes you just want to pick up a couple yards.
First down and 10. It's out of bounds, incomplete. The offense heads to the line for the 7th play of the drive. Manning's got everybody split out wide. Second down and 10. Throw to the left. Pulls it in. Johnson's there to take him down.
I know it looks easy, but it's not. But a nice throw on the slant route. Slant route means you're slanting towards the inside. Good throw and catch.
The defense comes out on the dime. The Giants snap it at the 26. And there's Cruz. And Cruz is stopped right there.
Number 10.
Nice catch by the receiver, but it still doesn't get a first down.
About to snap it for the 9th play for this snap. Second down. Down and 9. Picks up 8 here.
The defense has got to be a little aggressive here. Your team is down. You've got to attack this offense. You don't want them to get in there and get another score.
Third down here. Offense trying to pick up the first. This has been a long drive so far. There's the offense picking up another first down on third down.
First down by the offense inside the red zone. Can the defense show them something different here and keep them from scoring a touchdown?
Play after play after play here on this drive. Now first and 10. The defense gets a sack.
Number 26 makes the sack.
I don't know who to blame here. Was it a great play by the safety getting the sack on the quarterback, or the quarterback just not paying attention, seeing him coming? And if you see him, you've got to change the play or get rid of the football a lot quicker.
Eli Manning takes it from the gun. He'll throw it over the middle. That's an interception. He's stacked up at that point.
This defensive coordinator, he is one aggressive dude. He keeps going after this offense, and finally he gets the interception inside their own 20-yard line and stops the offense from getting any points.
Ellington on the screen, and this won't even get back to the line. They'll end up losing one. Ellington is in the backfield. Second and 11. Carson Palmer throws the long pass. And intercepted. He's brought to a halt.
Give a lot of credit to the defense this time. They got the offense backed up. It's inside its own 20. They're aggressive, and being aggressive gives them a chance to get the interception, and they make it. Nice play.
Time enough to squeeze in one more play before the 2-minute warning here in the fourth. Tackled just 3 yards short of the first. 2 minutes to go before this one's in the books. Second down and 2 to go after the running play. Offense lines up here. David Wilson gets the handoff. Alexander's all over the ball carrier. And the timeout is called, so we're going to take a quick break and return in just a moment. The defense looking for one more stop here on third down after that run. Eli Manning will take it from the center here. Jennings takes it out of the eye. The Giants will punt the football. Cardinals are ready to take over now, and their offense heads onto the field. First down. Pressure on every snap now. Snap it out of the gun. Looking across the middle. It's intercepted, and that's going to end the comeback attempt. The tackle was made.
Jim, this defense is just attacking today. They got the offense backed up. They go after them. They're aggressive. And what does it do for them? It gets them an interception inside the opponent's 20-yard line.
First down at the 36. Wilson on the handoff. Gets about 9 on the play. Defense now signaling for a timeout. Second down following the run. Double tight end formation. Out of the eye. Here's the handoff. The Cardinals call a timeout here. They have 0 timeouts remaining. It's third down coming up. Beckham is lined up now as a slot receiver. And Jennings taking the handoff. Touchdown.
What a job by the offense. So little time left to drive down the field and score. That just ices the game. Nice job by the whole football team today, but especially on the offensive side.
The Giants' ball-hawking defense certainly set up that score. The interception, the good field position, and then the touchdown. And he's out across the 20 and tackled at the 21. The Cardinals now ready to take over as their offense heads onto the field. Quarters formation here for the defense. First down at the 21. Intercepted! And he's on the sidelines out of bounds.
Nice job of the defense that time. In position, they read the quarterback's eyes, and it led to an interception.
First down coming up. It's a 2 tight end formation. Takes the knee. This will be second down. They bring in the extra tight end. Takes the knee. This is third down. This will be the final snap. Down in the locker room right now, Phil, what do you think the atmosphere is after this kind of loss today?
Well, it's about as bad as you can imagine it, Jim. You know, you put so much work into these games that after you lose, you're physically beat, you're emotionally down, and you carry it for a couple days, and then you get on to your next opponent.